get rid of toxic shame?
Well, don't play into it. Don't go along with it. It is of no use to you. It is not you making a decision. It is programs or imposter egos making decisions for you. There's a very simple aspect of I want to do something or I don't want to do it, and that is instant. The rest of it, if anything else comes in after that, that does not belong to you, and it should not be adhered to or listened to. This is what we were saying with the lucid dreaming. That's where you can practice what you do listen to and what you don't listen to. And in a dream, if you had the choice to not listen to something that was negative and didn't feel good, you would instantly stop it. Would you not? Because you are not attached to any of it.
I don't feel like I have guilt and shame background programs when I'm dreaming.
Exactly. So they are literally what you bring in as habit, as a habitual behaviour of self-sabotage. So recognising that they have no function, recognising them as a toxic emotion that has been inflicted upon you, gives you the knowledge that it does not belong to you, and that gives you the power to then choose to ignore it or choose to feel it. It is a choice. It may not feel like one, but it is a choice. So there has been an energetic payoff in these scenarios in your life that you can disconnect from by simply not taking them seriously, by simply choosing to do things no matter what the toxic voices or feelings say or do.
And that's how we dissolve shame?
Yes.
What would
shame is always inflicted.
What would the intuition feel like? Like if it was something really good for me to do, I would be excited about it and I wouldn't feel guilt or shame, right?
No, you would have no toxic or negative emotions. They would not exist. They do not exist.
Right. So
you are pulling them in instantly. They are not there in the moment of the decision.
Right. Like I might
come there and attach to it.
I might think of something fabulous I want to do or create or enjoy, and then this feeling comes up of that you couldn't create that, or you can't create that, or that can't happen. And that's shame.
In a way, yes.
And I ignore it, don't put a story to it, and it eventually will dissolve.
Yes, if you don't take it seriously. And you just carry on and do what it is you wish to do.
Do we need to face the shadow or find the original shame to dissolve it?
No.
Just ignore it?
No, it's because you are the one bringing it in now. You do not have to find where you first brought it in.
So, but if it flashes, it's from the past or a trauma or a trigger if it just kind of flashes. But if I put a story to it...
tell oneself that it's from the past, but you are bringing it into the now moment. That's the only thing that is making it alive.
But what I'm saying is, if the initial impulse feels like it's out of my control, what really is my control is whether I put a story to it, negative or positive, or even give it any attention.
Absolutely, yes, yes. Yes, so you just behave in the manner that you carry on with your original inspiration, regardless of any second guessing or negative.
Well, how do I know the second guessing isn't my guides warning me not to do it?
Guides don't warn you not to do things ever. Guides do not interfere in your natural path towards awareness.
Well, if they don't warn me not to do things that might be bad for me, then that's what I would want them to do.
Guides aren't judgmental. They do not see in the way that you are seeing. That is a human view. That is not the view of any spiritual guide.
I make the conscious choice of what I want to do, and then my guides assist me for what I want to do.
They'll come in and assist you in anything that you decide to do. They are not, and it is not their position, and it never will be, to tell you what to do and how to do it. That is an aspect of you or your shadow.
Right, so when we ask our guides to show us what's best for us or this or that, they can't really do that. We choose it, and then they can create this synchronicity to assist us to do what we choose to do with free will.
Yes, yes. They can, in a way, it can look like they're pouring more light so that you can see clearly what it is you want to do, but they are not pouring dark on one area and light on another. They are lighting up the whole view so that you can then see clearly what it is you choose to do.
Right.
Whether it be a path that you decide to turn back round on and go the other way, and they will stay with you, but they never ever tell you not to do something.
Right, and how